Good day, good day. Today is one of those days we call the 18th of November 2020. 2020 is the year of COVID. That's what we titled it, COVID. Even though it's COVID 19, took over 2020. Okay, anyway. Today, my taxi, Afalidlela, roads closed left, right, and center. Well, just read a post. N1 from Soweto has been closed by the taxi officials. Because ATA, in the beginning of COVID, refused to abide by the 60% loading rule that was set. ATA then heard about the money. It was 500 billion, 500 billion, and wanted a piece of it. ATA didn't get a piece of it. So ATA said, we're having a meeting about getting the money or increasing taxi fares. Minister of Public Transport said, and easy. And that's exactly what he did. He ain't show up for nothing. So they raised the prices. For example, a taxi from Alex to Joburg was 10 Rand. After the meeting was missed, it became 15 Rand. And people went on like, and Alex were like, hey, me, I'm going to take a bicycle now. No one did. Everyone spent the extra 5 Rand a day now, which is now extra 10 Rand a day, and so forth and so forth. Now that it is today, ATA is deciding to strike again. If ATA is striking again, what do they expect to happen now? They set their conditions that if you don't give us the money, we will raise the taxi fare. They raised the taxi fare from Vosloo to Joburg. It was 20 Rand. It went up by 5 Rands as well. Now 25 Rand. So are they expecting the money to come back? Like, are they still expecting the government to give them the relief fund? Because they were pretty relieved. Like, all taxi owners collected their 350s, right? Or left. Because what I've been led to believe is that only the companies that were paying tax were liable for what? Could access the the funds, the relief funds. If you did not have, if you're not paying tax, you could not expect the government to help you. It's been a rumor or a fact for years that taxi owners, and taxi officials and so forth do not pay tax. And I know somebody's going to be the smart ass and say, everybody pays tax in South Africa, even the foreigners, because if you buy an object, you pay tax. Well, there's income tax, which, you know, and then the income tax would require you to be registered in the labor department and so forth and so forth and so forth. And apparently none of them are. As long as if they've got their associations, they'll deal with it themselves, right? But now we're no longer dealing with it ourselves. It's not everyone's problem. I got a number of calls saying, hey, please take me to work, take me to work, take me to work. Please, can you collect me there? If you can't take me, I'll find another plan just to get there. Just please. Other people's lives have to now be disturbed due to what everyone is considering to be greed. Taxi industry is profitable. Most taxi owners have more than a couple of taxis. I found in my line of logistics that 3 trucks was 100 grand a month. So if I have 3 taxis, like 10 taxis, that should also be 100 grand a month. I'm not paying salaries on these taxis. Maintenance is viewed upon. Ah, maybe it's because I've never owned a taxi or become a taxi owner to understand how the business can cost them so much money that millions just tend to just disappear and act like they broke and so forth. But we all had to pay tax to get the tax relief. Like as we say, the taxi drivers, who seemingly the owners too, they all had their 350 to get a month. No one says it's enough money anyway, but that's what the government could give. But now that you are wanting the government to give more, is just based on the fact that you guys know that these guys are eating money. They're just running our country. So you want some of the money too. Don't you think we should have fought all of this before we let it get this far? We've let so much corruption get so far. Even the government led the taxi industry think it is a political party that can run the country as they do, when they do, as they see fit. No one tells them what to do. There's no SAPS member, Metro, anyone that's willing to stand up against it. Anyone. They've let their industry grow into something so strong that they can't. All they have to do now is abide by it or ignore it as they're trying to do about it today. How would it all end? Your comments will be viewed. Like, subscribe, and share. Most importantly, share. You know, share something. Share an opinion that no one else has. Maybe you might have had a piece that I might have said. Just share it. Guys, have a good day.